Tonight we are very honored to have Coach Dan McCarney here. Dan is the best hire that North Texas ever made. He got hired November 30th, 2010. He's the 18th coach at the University of North Texas. He's got 34 years experience, and he was 12 years at Iowa State. And if you don't know Coach's background, he is a defensive man through and through. I know we all suffered at games last year where North Texas would score 66 points. Man, fantastic. But we'd lose 68 to 66. You know? So I'm glad he's here. I just wanted you guys to know that at Iowa State, the year before Coach McCarney took over, they were 0-10. And after 5 years rebuilding, they went to 9 bowl appearances. In 119 years at Iowa State, only 17 teams with 7 or more wins, and Coach McCarney has 5 of those. He made a quick stop in 2008 at University of Florida, where they were 13-1, and they won the national championship. He is a graduate of the University of Iowa in 1975 in PE, and with that, I would like to welcome Coach because he's a busy man this time of year. So give it up for Coach McCarney.
God bless it. I hate to get up and follow one of those smart, witty introductions. Thank God I didn't have to. Good to see you, Gary. Good to see you. Now, I'll tell you what, thank goodness you got a guy like this that wants to get involved, got energy and passion, not only for your fraternity, but our football program. And when he came in, I've had a lot of requests since I took the job to try and do justice to my job. I can't do all these things, but the reason I'm here is because of this guy. Not everyone in the world thinks that they can be business executives. Not everybody in the world thinks they can be investors. Not everyone in the world thinks they can sell real estate. Not everyone in the world thinks they can sell insurance. Not everyone in the world thinks that they can be a CEO of a corporation. Everyone in the world thinks they can coach. Are you kidding me? Everybody thinks they can coach. And we're going to put a product on the field that you and anyone that's in school here, or anybody that's ever had any pride in this university, want to come back and support. That's my job and our job, to give you a product that you want to come support and get on the field and come out there and make it a really exciting atmosphere. When the Hayden Fry hired me in 1979, University of Iowa, after he left North Texas and to come to University of Iowa, I was there from the first staff meeting that he came into, okay? So I was there from the beginning as we built that program. Iowa had lost for 22 years in a row, hadn't been to a Rose Bowl since Forrest Evashevsky took Iowa to a Rose Bowl in 1959. That's a pretty good dry spell. So I was there and I was with him, and I was there when we put that whole thing together. And nobody knew who the hell any of us were other than Hayden Fry. No one knew who any of us were. But the young staff that he put together, Barry Alvarez, Bill Snyder, Kurt Ferentz, myself, Bobby Stoops, Mike Stoops, we had some pretty good cats. Brett Bielema, the head coach of Wisconsin, was a walk-on defensive lineman for me at Iowa at the time. He sent a strong message to all of us. And he said, here's what I want, here's what I expect. Now you follow the plan, and you do it within your own personality, and let's go get this damn thing turned around. And it took some time, but we got it turned around. We ended up going to the Rose Bowl in 1981, just 3 years later. And I had an unbelievable experience. And then I left University of Iowa to go with Barry Alvarez when I took the head job at Wisconsin in 1990. They hadn't been to a Rose Bowl in decades. They hadn't won a Rose Bowl in 110 years. We went 1-10 our first year, and everybody's going, who the hell are these guys? Who's this Spaniard they brought in from Bergenstown, Pennsylvania, and Notre Dame? 1-10, that's impressive. Nice job. Great job, coach. Beautiful job. Wow, what a great job you guys did. Let's pay them some more money. They went 1-10. Hell of a job. 3 years later, we were in the Rose Bowl. We won the Rose Bowl. We went from 1-10 to 10-1. And we built that foundation. We did it right. I knew a lot about North Texas from all the times that Coach Fry and Bill Snyder and all the coaches that came up here from North Texas had talked about. They had this great passion and love for this university. And I did my homework too. and I knew that there was a new $80 million stadium being built. We're in the Sun Belt Conference, and I just felt like the time was right to come here and try and do something very, very positive. The program has been bottomed out. Okay, we got nowhere to go but up. We've won one home game in 3 years. It's embarrassing. Okay, it's embarrassing. We haven't been to a bowl game in years. We haven't filled the stadium in years and years and years and years. You think because we build a brand new stadium it's going to automatically fill up? Hell no. That ain't happening just because we build a new stadium. We got to put a program on the field that we want to come support, that you want to come support. Anybody ever gone to school in North Texas wants to come support. That's my job as a head coach. But I'm more inspired than I've ever been. I'm more excited than I've ever been. My energy level is nonstop. I will not hire coaches unless they have a great energy level and they're professional and they're classy and they're winners. There's over 80 bowl games represented on my coaching staff. 5 of us have been part of a national championship. Does that guarantee anything? Hell no. Hell no, that doesn't guarantee anything. But we've been there, we know what it takes. And we know how to build. And it's just a daily process because we have to overcome a lot of bad habits in accepting losing. And it's okay to just go out there and play. And it's okay to go out there and just be competitive. And those days are done.